Did you know that the Nigerian Army was 162 years old? So let's go there. You know, the Nigerian Army, which was formed in 1863, that's some 162 years ago, has evolved into a professional force and is therefore rolling out the drums in celebration. In addition, the Army institution has showcased its combat equipment and locally developed technological innovations with defense manufacturers. The theme for the celebration is professionally responsive soldiering for successful military operations. From all of us on Journalist Hangout, it's a heavy congratulations to the Nigerian Army. Arum Babajide Kolade Otitoju was part of the celebrations and filed in a story on the event. Let's share the highlights with you. Let's go there.
Inside the iconic Murtala Muhammad Square, Kaduna, the atmosphere is charged with pride, tradition, and power. Senior military officers, former heads of state, and top government officials are gathered here for the grand finale of the Nigerian Army Day celebration, NATCEL 2025. This year marks 162 years of the Nigerian Army, an institution that has stood at the backbone of the country's defense, safeguarding its territorial integrity through generations of courage and sacrifice. As part of the commemoration, the Army is showcasing an impressive range of military assets, cutting-edge technological innovations, and collaborative projects with both local and international defense partners.
Right now, I'm at the Murtala Square, Kaduna, venue of the Nigerian Army Day celebrations grand finale. And as you can see behind me, there are armored tanks, mine resistance and ambush protected vehicles, and so many new acquisitions of the Nigerian Army on display. Today we are going to be looking at the Nigerian Army's expansion of its capabilities. So come with me as we try to see some innovations that the Nigerian Army has come up with between last year and now.
Guided by Major General A.C. Adetoba of the Nigerian Army Watch Corps, I began a tour of the exhibition.
For this year, we just have about 50, both civil and military, that are present at this exhibition stand. Okay. You can start from here. Okay, this is the Navy. This is the Navy stand. What we do, we try to, in the spirit of jointness, each time we're having programs, we invite the services. For this year, we invite the Navy and the Air Force, and this is their own R&D stand. This is the senior officer in charge of the. So you may wish to talk to him.
On display, we have 5 models. First in the series is Top Commander Ugu, which is a product of R&D. She's 16 meters and presently operational at the Western Naval Command.
At the Nigerian Defense Academy booth, cadets proudly showcase their own engineering breakthroughs, including biometric-operated rifles that respond to the shooter's unique identity signature.
What you can see here are all cadet projects. We give them tasks to provide solutions to. And here you can see a rifle which is biometrically operated. This rifle is supposed to be that if our fallen heroes fall, the weapons should not be useful to the enemy. That is why we brought, so that their database will not match our own database, and for that they cannot use the weapons. Yes, sir. Biometrics to operate it. Now, also there are certain points our soldiers cannot go to. So we normally push the remote control vehicles to be able to go there, survey what is happening, what the camera can see. The console can also display it for you at the comfort of your zone. And here we have a sleep deterrent system for our sentries. When they are guarding our posts, there is supposed to be some devices that will help them not to go to sleep. So this one can also help in keeping them awake.
This is also the FN lab we also produce from scratch and also recondition for the armed forces.
So this one now, this is Like an AK-47?
Yes, AK-47 model that was produced locally, fabricated here by DICOM, Defense Industry Corporation.
It looks very much like...
Yes, and everything you see here, even the wood was from the industry. We season it for the industry.
So
it's much lighter.
What do you call the name again?
The OBJ-006.
Okay.
Yes.
So your own variant of the AK-47?
It's our own variant of the AK.
Training remains a key pillar of operational success. At the simulation center, soldiers hone precision and accuracy in marksmanship through cutting-edge virtual environments, preparing for the real-world pressures of combat.
And aim to the center of the target. So this has been used to train. This is used to train the Nigerian military personnel and officers, whereby if you're able to perfect your firing from this point, then it has saved the Nigerian Army the cost of live ammunition, the casualties, and time that will be expended, and even logistics. So from here, when you get to the live range, you see you have perfected almost getting to 70% of your marksmanship. Yes. Then getting to the live range, you are as good as going to the worst scenario.
But the Army's vision goes beyond the battlefield. At the Nigerian Army Farms and Ranches Pavilion, healthy livestock and modern farming tools reveal a deeper investment into the welfare and nutrition of troops and their families. This initiative supports the Army's philosophy of holistic well-being, ensuring that personnel are not only battle-ready, but nourished and stable on the home front.
This habanero pepper is really good looking and very sharp. That's how big the fishes are. And there are rabbits as well. Pigeons.
This, our herbal and Arabian tea, came as an initiative of our corps commander, because over time we noticed that soldiers, when deployed in battle areas, they tend to look for means to get themselves alert and stay active. So always they tend to take drugs or other kinds of stimulants that has caffeine, and that is dangerous to their health. So that became a worrisome case, and the Corps Commander Supply and Transport collaborated with Friska Farms and came up with this Battle Sharp tea. This Battle Sharp tea does not have caffeine. However, it helps a soldier stay alert and sharp while still maintaining correct reasoning.
Outside the exhibition halls, towering tanks, mine-resistant vehicles and gun trucks line the grounds. Among them is the iconic T-72 main battle tank, once commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad Abu Ali, a fearless warrior whose heroics in the Northeast are still remembered.
One of my favorite armored tanks, the T-72 main battle tank, that was used to great effect during the Gulf War.
The T-72, also known as the Game Changer, was introduced into the inventory of the Nigerian Army Armor Corps in the year 2014. It's capable of producing shock action, firepower, mobility, maneuverability, and protection against small arms fire and fragments.
One of the symbols of the strength of the Nigerian Army is the Camel mine-resistant and ambush-protected vehicle.
I'm right now standing in the turret of the Nigerian Army Buffalo Mine Resistance and Ambush Protected Vehicle, one of the MRAPs that have been introduced to battle across the war zones of our country. This particular MRAP is an improvement over the older version on my right. But this is automatic, unlike the older version that is manual. And this has given troops a greater advantage in the area of maneuverability and sustaining the offensive against the enemies of our country. It has thick armor at 7.62 mm, which means that when fired at,
even at close quarters, it has the capacity to deflect the weapon and save the troops. This is one of the very effective and biggest mine resistance and ambush protected vehicles in the inventory of the Nigerian Army. But it is not the only awe-inspiring armored vehicle here. This is
shot at 20 meters. Zero penetration.
So you actually put it to test?
Yes.
Was it at close range?
As close point down. This one.
So this is another one shot.
So you see these tires, they are special tires. They have run flat inside this. And also the suspension system has been changed completely because of the weight of the armory. It has become.
So when the tire is fired at, how long can you take the vehicle? How long can you take the vehicle before you are able to change the tire?
It can go up to 40, 60 kilometers because run flat. And at 80 kilometers per hour speed.
This is a combat mobile robot. Mobile robot. Unmanned. In essence, it's a multipurpose. It can carry out numerous tasks. It can do combat by deploying it ahead of crews to clear advance during troop advance. It can do casualty evacuation, carrying wounded persons in the field. It can do mobile target training, and it can carry logistics in the front area. Logistics means ammunition to the front.
This MRAP is specially designed to offer maximum protection and enhanced power to our troops fighting in the field. The troop, as armor personnel carrier, can carry up to a maximum of 14 personnel fully kitted in their combat gear. It has a weapon station installed on top, which gives it the firepower capability to take on any target. Now, the game changer on all our combat vehicles is a specially designed automatic weapon station. This automatic weapon station. If you look at the design of all the combat light armored vehicles here, if you look at them, they have turrets on top, which allows the gun operator to physically man the weapon. But what we have discovered is that in this our environment, you see somebody on a motorcycle killing somebody in an armored vehicle, which is an irony. So what we have decided to do now is that with the automatic weapon station, the gun operator can be comfortably seated in the vehicle while operating his weapon with the aid of this automatic weapon station. The automatic weapon station will the automatic weapon station will be on top of the vehicle. You don't need the turrets with this. And with this automatic weapon station, you can host a variety of weapons. All you need is just to change the gun holder. This is where the weapon itself will be installed. Whether it is GPMG, yes, general purpose machine gun, PKT, whatever type of weapon you want to install, you can install it. All you need to do is to change the weapon holder itself.
With an innovative spirit, the Army has crafted this formidable motorcycle equipped with advanced weaponry. The invention can transport up to 3 soldiers, enhancing mobility during operations and bolstering the efforts of advancing troops. I had the honor of experiencing a ride in this homegrown motorcycle, gaining first-hand insight into its dynamic performance on the battlefield.
This is an RPG rifle, sir. You trigger, it goes like this.
It's a grenade launcher.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
this is where you mount. This is how you mount it.
Yes, and whenever you want to mount, you don't fire from back. If somebody is at your back, you clear the back for you.
The back must be empty because there is a dangerous coming out towards here, which helps the ammunition
back
to
blast.
go back.
So it's very risky. And whenever you want to fire, you have to open your mouth. It will help you. Yes. You open your mouth.
Why?
Why firing? Because it can damage your eardrum.
Wow.
It can damage your eardrum, so you have to open your mouth.
So on the shoulder launch.
Yes, before you fire it.
I feel like
check back, yes. When they tell you the back is clear, then you launch.
As you go, see, where is the weapon? He's telling me to go ahead.
No, sir, the weapon is very dangerous, sir. That's why we didn't even this one.
Can you imagine?
It's very dangerous.
Yeah?
This one can go far as 1,200 meters ahead. So
Put the weapon.
I've cocked it already. Then you
Why are you running? The view says to fire.
Babajide Konade Otitoju, TVC News, Kaduna.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wale, in 162 years, you can safely say the Nigerian army has come a long way.
Yeah. I think
burying its teeth.
Yeah. I think the colonial army is different from the post-colonial army that we are building now. The army built by the British was, basically to protect
the Royal
interests.
West African Frontier Force.
We are having an army that is protecting the sovereignty of Nigerians. And I'm happy about what is going on. It shows clearly that there are a lot of things going on unknown to Nigerians. Look at the capacity, look at the weapons that we are producing. Some of these that I'm seeing can meet any global standard. And it shows that in a time of asymmetric war, in a time of conflict, a responsible military will turn it around to an advantage. Most of these countries that are very powerful emerge out of war situation. They now, manufacture equipment based on the lesson they are learning on the battlefield. Look at these motorcycles now that we are seeing. I'm sure it's part of the experience they are learning from their confrontation with these terrorists, which was also adopted by Russia in Ukraine in later days, because they realized that with those bicycles you can evade drones, since the Ukrainians were basically using. So it shows that when there are wars, when there are conflicts and all that, a country's army can adapt, create, manufacture. Its creativity can come at its fullest.
A mobile army.
Yes. So I'm happy that in spite of the situation we're having in this country, that we're having conflict with terrorism and all that, Nigerian army is turning it around to an advantage, to be more creative, bring its own ingenuity into play, to manufacture equipment that can adapt to situations that are confronting them. And I'm excited about what I'm seeing, and I believe that Nigerian army should begin to participate in global military exhibitions, so that we can showcase. I know that already we are selling products even to neighboring countries. There was a time that Belarus came to Nigeria, to look at some of the equipment that are being manufactured in Nigeria. So there's hope for the Nigerian army. The defense industry is a very strategic industry. It's linked up to the sovereignty of our country. We cannot continue to be dependent on foreign weapons, if we really want to stand up as a giant in Africa. So I'm happy about what is going on, and I wish the army good luck, and I hope that this is a big sign that can turn around not just the economy, but also Nigeria's military progress in the global stage.
Biko, mine is pictures don't tell lies. You were shown that weapon. You open your mouth before you can fire it.
Yes, that's the RPG. Yes. You can burst your eardrums if you don't do that and shoulder launched. It's a tank buster. It's designed to destroy tanks, but in the kind of warfare that we're involved in now, there are no boundaries. The enemy does not believe in any form of limitation. The enemy does not care. The enemy kills civilians. The enemy, would rather do unorthodox things. So we are adapting. The Nigerian army was not really used to gun trucks.
Okay.
But since Boko Haram made the habit of using gun trucks, we too are using gun trucks. We are using RPGs now because the enemy has made it one of his most important weapons. So the good thing for me, what I saw, it's difficult to tell that whole story in just 12 minutes. The good thing is that we are not resting on our laurels. We are evolving. There was an amphibious vehicle that I saw. I was surprised.
Amphibious, yes. It means it can operate from water to
designed to operate, yes, in water because of the challenges that we have faced in the Lake Chad area. So they designed it with thick armor. In the bigger documentary that I'm doing, you will see that I couldn't believe my eyes. And these things are 100% made by Nigerian engineers.
And a particular vehicle was bulletproof. I saw that.
Of course, that is the Vanquish MRAP.
Yeah.
They designed those vehicles to protect the troops. You can use them for troop insertion. You can even use them as ambulance. You can use them to take troops to dangerous areas, and they can escape IEDs. They can ride upon IEDs because of the thick armor that they have.
Yeah.
When they are fired at close quarters, nothing happens. You saw that impact upon being fired at close quarters because it's designed to withstand
and the tires of the vehicle also
run flat. Run flat means that it can move for several kilometers
after being
even after being shot at. So which will take you far away from where the enemy is, and then you can decide to change it. You know, so and these vehicles are being made here in Nigeria. When we went to Proforce, we thought it was Proforce alone that could do it. Today, Proforce is supplying gun trucks, supplying MRAP to countries like Rwanda, Chad, and the rest. Yes. Even the United Nations bought weapons from Proforce for its peacekeeping operation. So, and we've seen another company, Vanquish. You saw their armored trucks. So perfectly done, you will not believe that it was produced here. So I am confident that tomorrow will be a lot better for us. We just have to be focused.
And the picture it sends to the bystander, the everyday Nigerian, will be different.
Yes, it sends a clear message that we are not simply resting on our laurels. We are working hard. We are innovating. Because what this war has taught us is that if we remain dormant, if we don't innovate, we will be destroyed. So they are learning, adapting to the peculiar situations in the Northeast. And you see that there is a bit of calm in the Northeast now. Because the Chief of Army Staff, having seen some of the setbacks that we suffered, he decided to tweak the commanders. He changed some of the commanders. They brought in new tactics, and we are seeing stability in the Northeast currently. Some of the negative reports we were getting before, you can see that in the last few weeks, such reports are not coming again because they've adapted to the situation and done something better.
What can I say from here, if not to tell you that Journalists Hangout family wishes the Nigerian Army hearty congratulations.
Happy birthday, Nadia.
And happy birthday. It can only get better.
Yes.
Congrats.